The supermarket shelves were a symphony of green, a visual feast of eco-friendly promises. Everywhere you looked, products boasted labels that screamed sustainability and environmental responsibility. Leaping Bunny certified products guarantee they are cruelty-free, giving consumers confidence that no animals were harmed during their production. Soothing Blue Drops signified eco-friendly formulas, suggesting that these products were gentle on the planet's precious water resources. Every label boasted sustainability, creating an illusion of a greener, cleaner world. But behind this facade of environmental responsibility lurked a dark, secret greenwashing. This practice involves companies misleading consumers about the environmental benefits of their products. Consumers, hungry for ethical options, were being fed a diet of lies. They believed they were making a positive impact, but in reality, they were often supporting the same exploitative practices they sought to avoid. Misleading claims and unsubstantiated promises were the norm. Companies used vague terms like natural and green without any regulatory oversight, making it difficult for consumers to discern the truth. This wasn't just marketing, it was deception on a grand scale. Experts warned that such practices could erode trust in genuinely sustainable products. Take the case of a popular clothing brand claiming to use recycled materials. Their ads were filled with images of pristine beaches and clear blue oceans. They promoted their new line of ocean-saving swimsuits made from plastic bottles collected from the ocean. The marketing was compelling, and consumers were eager to support such a noble cause. Consumers, eager to make a difference, flocked to buy these seemingly sustainable garments. They felt good about their purchases, believing they were helping to clean up the oceans. But the truth was far less glamorous. The reality behind the marketing was a stark contrast to the idyllic images portrayed. A deeper investigation revealed that only a tiny fraction of the fabric was actually made from recycled plastic. The rest of the material was composed of standard, environmentally damaging fibers. This wasn't just a misrepresentation, it was a betrayal of consumer trust. This underscored the need for transparency. Consumers deserve the truth. The internet has become a catalyst for awareness. With a few clicks, consumers can access a wealth of information about the products they buy and the companies they support. Consumers, armed with information and empowered by social media, are no longer passively accepting marketing claims at face value. They are becoming more discerning, more skeptical, and more vocal about their expectations. They are researching, questioning, and demanding transparency from the brands they support. This shift in consumer behavior is forcing companies to be more honest and transparent in their marketing practices. And when brands fail to meet these expectations, the backlash can be swift and brutal. Social media platforms amplify consumer voices, making it easier for dissatisfaction to spread quickly. The clothing brand touting its ocean-saving swimsuits learned this the hard way. Their claims of sustainability were put under the microscope by vigilant consumers. Murmurs of doubt online soon erupted into a social media storm. Consumers shared their findings, and the brand's credibility began to crumble. Influencers, environmental groups, and everyday consumers joined forces to expose the brand's misleading claims. Their collective voice was powerful and impossible to ignore. Hashtags like #greenwashing, #noplastic, and #boycott trended for days. The movement gained momentum, drawing attention from media outlets and further tarnishing the brand's reputation. The brand, once lauded for its sustainability efforts, was now synonymous with deception. This serves as a stark reminder that in the age of information, transparency is not just a virtue but a necessity for survival. The consequences of greenwashing can be devastating for brands. The damage to their reputation can be irreparable. Consumer trust, once broken, is incredibly difficult to rebuild. In today's hyper-connected world, negative news travels fast and brands can find themselves at the heart of a PR crisis almost instantly. The clothing brand's sales plummeted. Their carefully crafted brand image lay in tatters. Consumers, feeling betrayed and manipulated, turned to competitors who, they hoped, would be more truthful. The brand's attempt to capitalize on the sustainability movement had backfired spectacularly. They were now a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the perils of greenwashing. There's a clear distinction between genuine sustainability efforts and deceptive marketing tactics. While genuine sustainability focuses on long-term environmental and social benefits, greenwashing is merely a facade designed to mislead consumers. True sustainability is about making meaningful changes across the entire value chain. This includes adopting renewable energy sources, reducing waste, and ensuring fair labor practices. It's about reducing environmental impact, promoting social responsibility, and being transparent about the challenges and progress. Corporations that are genuinely sustainable often publish detailed reports on their efforts and setbacks. Greenwashing, on the other hand, is about appearances. It's about creating a false impression of environmental responsibility without implementing substantial changes. It's about slapping an eco-friendly label on a product without making any real changes. This can include using misleading terms like natural or eco-friendly without any certification or proof. Consider the example of a small local coffee roastery. Unlike large corporations, they often have a closer connection to their supply chain. They source their beans ethically, ensuring fair wages and working conditions for farmers. This not only supports the farmers, but also ensures the quality of the coffee. They invest in energy-efficient roasting equipment and compost their coffee grounds. These practices help reduce their carbon footprint and contribute to a circular economy. They are not perfect, but they are constantly striving to minimize their environmental footprint. This is genuine sustainability. It's a continuous journey of improvement and commitment. Their actions speak louder than any marketing campaign. Genuine sustainability is about real, impactful actions that make a difference, not just words or labels. Trust isn't given freely, it's earned in the moments where honesty outweighs convenience. Transparency is paramount in the fight against greenwashing. Consumers are demanding honesty and authenticity from brands. They want to know the story behind the products they buy. Where do the materials come from? How are they manufactured? What is the brand doing to reduce its environmental impact? Brands that are open and honest about their sustainability journey, even if it's a work in progress, are more likely to earn consumer trust. This involves being upfront about the challenges, acknowledging areas where they can improve, and engaging in open dialogue with consumers. Transparency is not a weakness, it's a sign of strength. Sustainability goes beyond slogans, it's a commitment. Real impact comes when brands back words with action. So how can brands avoid becoming greenwashing villains? It starts with a genuine commitment to sustainability. Brands must weave sustainable practices into every layer of their business, from product design and logistics to workplace culture. It requires moving beyond superficial changes and implementing concrete actions. Conduct a thorough audit of your supply chain, identify areas for improvement, and set ambitious yet achievable sustainability goals. Partner with credible third-party organizations to verify your claims and obtain certifications. Be transparent about your progress, both the good and the bad. Use your platform to educate consumers about sustainability and empower them to make informed choices. The era of blind trust is over. Consumers are watching, questioning, and expecting real accountability. Consumers are becoming increasingly aware of the environmental and social impact of their purchasing decisions. They are demanding greater transparency and accountability from brands. This new generation of conscious consumers is driving a fundamental shift in the market. They are voting with their wallets, choosing to support brands that align with their values. They are scrutinizing labels, researching brands' sustainability track records, and holding companies accountable for their actions. They're a force to be reckoned with. A sustainable future isn't built by one, it's shaped by all. Every action, every commitment, every choice writes tomorrow. Addressing the issue of greenwashing is not just the responsibility of brands, it's a collective effort. Consumers, governments, NGOs, and businesses must work together to create a more sustainable and transparent marketplace. Governments can implement stricter regulations and standards for environmental marketing claims. NGOs can play a crucial role in raising awareness, conducting independent research, and holding brands accountable. And consumers can continue to demand transparency, support sustainable businesses, and make their voices heard. Change begins with you, not tomorrow, not someday, Right here, right now, the power lies in our hands. As consumers, we have a voice and a choice. We can choose to support brands that are truly committed to sustainability. We can demand transparency, ask tough questions, and hold companies accountable for their actions. Let's be critical consumers, informed advocates, and agents of change. Let's work together to create a world where greenwashing is a relic of the past and genuine sustainability is the norm. The future of our planet depends on it.